So this is going to be a microphone test. Hopefully better than last time. Play 2-player invasion. Is that reset? Let's see. Try one more time. There we go. So, what do we have going on here? So Space Marines plus Alien Robot Sentry is excellent. We'd lose the good as a trade, depending on how we play it. Other than that, steady obviously fits with military, and then the rest doesn't really do much. These two go together, but I mean, can't really refuse the opening, military opening. I don't think this is garbage opening, and these are just not doing much. Since we're going to be going military and we start with an alien, we might as well keep the alien just in case. Alternately, actually, we can go surveyors, military. The same amount of military, we get plus explore with more unsteady. That's actually pretty good. I hadn't thought of that immediately. I like that. We can dev trade turn 1 or dev settle, explore dev, whatever we want. I think I like that quite a bit better. So let's go ahead and do that. Alpha Centauri. So there's that trade that we were talking about earlier. So we still need to dev. I would like to explore our advantage in that phase. Settle to punish before he has a full hand. But then he'll just punish us back next turn, so I'd rather just explore here. Pretty sure. So, more alien cards, public works ain't bad. This is just garbage in my opinion. I guess it's okay in a multicolor engine. So 3 discards. I'd rather keep it over the 6-5 most likely at this point. So they're both pretty much almost always going to be discards. This thing, might as well keep it. Could come in useful. New Vinland. I mean, New Vinland's better than this. So I guess that's what we took. I'm thinking of the Explore Produce. Wow, what the? Didn't even notice that. I wish we'd have settled, but oh well. Explore Produce. So bizarre. I played 100 AI games, so I don't know particularly well AI's repertoire of actions. It just really amazes me. It couldn't even have Trade League because it couldn't afford it. Like, what makes this play? Can't really fathom at the moment. So, are we deving public works is the question here. And I would like to. And then next turn, Space Marines. We run into the old military problem of having consume power, especially for a yellow good. So we would kind of have to trade next round. We could explore dev and then Legion of Inland if it's settled trades. It should be fine, especially, it's okay. I don't really particularly like the power given that we get so much off of trades. But it would be better than moving our good entirely. But yeah, I'm certainly going to play Public Works here. I can't really refuse that. And checking these 3. I can kind of think of keeping big yellow worlds because we're going to be having so many cards. Trading this refills our hand instantly. We're not married to military, although it's pretty hard to refuse. Maybe take a look at this. This thing is not that good. So we keep these. What does this look like? Maybe checking this. So if we dev this round, we have 5 cards. Explore dev next turn. 7, 6, 5, 6. So we're at 6 cards for the settle phase if it settles. I mean, we can definitely think of keeping at least one of these big yellow worlds, not both. I'm just gonna defensive here. No pressure. It hasn't even traded yet, so next turn it's not going to be doing anything fancy. So yeah, if you could draw like Tech Institute or something, alien would be nice. Instead of military or with military. So quirks. And then investment credits. 4 cards in hand. We presume it's going to trade this turn finally. Maybe to trade. Maybe the trade is relatively certain. So we can explore dev or dev trade here. In case it settles. We'll be at 6 cards after dev, I said. So if it does settle trade, I mean, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'd rather exploit our explore power versus the chances that it'll settle trade. It's pretty unlikely it's going to settle trade here, I think. Given its turn 1 play. So let's do that. Explore trade. Makes more sense. Although still not that much sense since it's giving me an explore. Both rounds. So discarding 3 here, this is complete garbage. This is also garbage. This is not bad, but it's not bad. Steady later. We have a bit of military. I mean, I don't really want to discard this just yet, nor this really. Especially since we have a terraforming homeworld. Might not even play any of this yellow stuff, depending on what we draw. And uplift terraforming is amazing in this expansion, in my opinion. I mean, just uplift together with terraforming, that is, not this card in particular, although this card is very good. Runaway robots is okay if we go military. We could probably just keep one of these instead of both. Or keep the better one, I guess. Although still trade is pretty nice. With the rigid alien colony and terraforming surveyors. Next round is going to have a big hand. We're going to have our Space Marines out, or terraforming. I think we're going to play Space Marines here, so we're more likely to go military than anything. Which means we don't really need this yellow windfall, so I'm just going to check that. So Space Marines. We play Sonic Conglomerate, which sucks. But what you're going to do, I'm going to pay 1 here. So keeping the military stuff. This, I guess. Pretty much. So we still want to be exploring to get our look advantage. But settle trade is good as well. If we settle trade and it explores, that's 7 cards, so we're not far behind. It's likely almost going to produce here. Could always play this. Hope to block it plus 2 draw. It's really weak though. It's a 3rd military. It's not terrible. Full trade, explore produces, will give us 12 cards, so we'll have to discard 2 at the end of round. Or sorry, discard 4 at the end of round. I'm not too keen on settle trading. We can also settle produce. The best play here is settle produce. It's a brown production world, I guess. It's losing the advantage and produce. Dev. Trade is good. Settle is also an option here. That's not bad. We're just helping an engine set up. Could already be cranking next round for 6 or something. Break cards. Just floor. Find a good dev. Big settles. Set up our military. And each it settles. Yeah. I mean, next round, if it just trade produces or whatever, nothing this round, we can just set up our hand perfectly with another double explore. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So trade produces. Just so what we got here. This thing. This. Very good combo. There's military world here, garbage. This is not going to be happening. We got league, which is nice. That's excellent. Produces on windfall. Brown windfall could be good. This for it, but I want to be deving against a potential engine, so I hold on to that. And 8 cards to discard, so can't be keeping much garbage. So it's 3 more. It's gonna overflow this round. Most likely overflow next round. I think I probably want to be dev next round. So it doesn't fit. I mean, it's got a good card flow engine going this round. 6 of every round and still have 10 cards in hand. So it's not that good. Settle could be this. Again, not that good because these are good. Settle and settle X2. That settle X2 is pretty good. And this is a powerhouse card in this set, in my opinion. And we have the green roll to go with it. This thing is also quite good. At this point, there are a lot of cheap military worlds you're not going to need. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's improved logistics in this expansion. Not any closer to getting this thing out. No military to speak of. You can explore in this expansion, which massively changes the game. So we're gonna have 8 cards next round. What are we gonna be doing? Settle, death settle. Settle would be good if it devs. But that seems unlikely. The AI typically just trade produces non-stop in this kind of spot. Explore dev and then settle trade. Just skip this thing altogether. Explore dev this. So many ways to play every hand, it's crazy. I don't know if this is necessarily good enough at this point. City. It's so good. So what are we doing next round is the question. Letting it overflow or... Dev. It's gonna be pretty good. We're down to 4 or 5. 4 or 5. So we get 5 after devs. Going down to 4. And if we settle trade 4, 7 is 11. Which is not bad. And we just start signing 6 devs. Seems pretty good. In which case, we check this. He's settling, and I have a good dev setup, so I think we just chuck some notes. This thing's more military than this, and it works, basically. So let's do that. So, dev, I said. Still happy with that? Nothing's changed. Yeah. Let's do it. So, as expected. Calling ship. I can see that. If I'm never going to call settle. Although if I never call settle, steady is pretty bad. It's not that bad. Party 3, 4. If I double settle in the last round, it's 6 points. Pretty cheap dev. So paying 3. 2. Should keep this over a second. And keep all these. So I'll keep the uplift over this actually. More Tableau synergy. Uplift and terraforming. So, oh, look at this. That was nice. I'm developing, I guess, this first. Settle trade next round. I don't want to settle into him. Maybe. No, actually better. I'm really going to be picking the chips. Let's just do this here. True playground. So I think export dev was the default here. Pass on the second dev, which is amazing. I need to just start forwarding around. We're laughing. I could explore trade. How likely is it to finally settle here? Seems relatively likely. But the AI is stubborn, so maybe it won't. It's good in case it doesn't build, but I'd rather just have dev. Right now, 5 and then down to 1. And draw back up to 2. Not bad. Like I said, trade I'll be at 8 Tableau cards. Finally giving it a settle. And I'll be able to leech green every time, so that's trade league or something. Possibly ill-advised. I don't really care so much about getting deck spinning out. But it fills out a Tableau spot. It passed with 8 cards in hand on the second dev with -1. Said he's not even that good here. Although, if we trade and it settles, we can overflow, so I do want this spinning out. Eventually, I guess. Start deck trade. As we're fond of saying in our play group, this game is hard. Here is just dev and push. Here. Settle trades. So I think I want to dev here. I think settle trade is all that likely. That is like starving ourselves. Explore trade. I think this guy likes to build it all. Explore dev. To produce. Fed. Never a bad thing. Well, relatively speaking. So, checking 4 cards. We're not going to be doing anything but deving basically, so worlds don't matter so much. That's better than that one, obviously. It's better than this. So we're playing G-Fed here. I think. Cost us 3. That's 2, 4, 5. Slots at some point. That's the spending probably. So we don't care about export duties in the world. I'm just going to keep X2 producing, I'm pretty sure, so I don't mind checking on my words. So, that's G-Fed here, check these, if played Trade League, that's unfortunate. But, fine. Let's we discard export duties. Yep. Put that there. It's 7 cards. That's 11-10 for us. Looking pretty good with G-Fed though, so let's just step dev. Stubborn AI is stubborn. So we're gonna start with SETI, I guess. I mean, we're playing both now, but almost certainly. We might draw something that wants us to get over research labs immediate. So Xeno, nope. So research labs it is. So we're up 21-16 now, but his board just got a lot better. I think for 5 rounds, there's 19 in the pool, so 4 rounds, that's fine, but 5 around. We need to make up. So I'll settle really. But we're starved for cards. Again, 6 every play costs us net 1 card only. And any other death is free. Break even. Not really need to settle. But it's naked for the second. It's only 1 draw, so very likely to whiff. So I believe maybe double exploring you is best. Explorer. We don't need to double explore ever, basically. And to end the game, we need 4 cards in hand, so we don't need to trade, we don't need to settle, we don't need to do anything fancy, really. Swap 5 dev, swap 5 dev, dev, dev. Something like that. This weird game. This is not standard by any means. It's 2 cards too, like, wow. What do we get here? So, got 10 cards. It don't matter. Devs. 2-pointer. Anything good? It's not good at all. Produce, so. So, this card. bunch of this junk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not far from doing this. So we'll keep it to form dev. 2, 4, 5, 6. 4 more. Really don't need that. 3. Sending actually is our best dev at the moment. Far. Because this round, next round, and the round after that is 3 times 2 is 6, 7, 8 point dev. Maximally. This is ambitious. One more. We need this. Wait. Let's play that. Into 4 cards. 5 cards, that is. 4, 3 if we discard for chips. Let's go down to 5, 4, 5. 4 if it's a 6 dev. Discard 2 down to 2. Draw 2 to 4. So we can safely play this and discard 2. Which I think is what I want to do here to keep up. So yeah, let's just do that. He plays military tactics, which is benign. True alien defense center, which we're a long ways off from getting, so we're going to cut 2 for chips. Flex 2 in the last round, so maybe keep this. We need 3 devs though, so if we completely whiff, we need all 3 of these. So whatever, we'll find some other world, doesn't matter. Whiffing on devs is a disaster though, so keep all 3. Square dev is the default here. Dev tab doesn't really serve that much of a purpose. No purpose in fact. So do that. Produce as expected. Okay, so we got some 6s now. So this thing is worth 8 points. It's 4. This is very good. So 10 discards. That we're keeping. This is 4 point dev now. 5 point dev. Now it's justifying refrigerator to sign. These are guys. Worlds. The best is. I mean, we can't really afford anything, so this seems decent. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Looks pretty good. Good enough. Whoops. I'm just gonna do that. Right click. Choose content to app. 6 dev. Pay 1. Discard 2 for chips down to 2. And we can dedicate these 2. 22. 78, 27. Plus it's dev. 4, 4, and 8 or something. 16, 41, 43, 45, 23, 32. A decent spot if we just go with what we have. So, best one at the moment is this one, so we'll do that. Pay 1, draw 1. I'm playing this at this point, so say that, draw, merchant, and discard super chips to take robots. Also good. This is a league. So it does nothing basically. It's really playing garbage other than this. It's done basically nothing. Trading or taking chips? Looks like it's taking chips. So let's go for chips and we're good to go. So we're up by 7. After plus devs. Dude. Ideal. But better than Alex, dude, that's for sure. So we have to play this first. That's it. 537. Our results here. So 2-player AI still have a perfect record, which certainly will not last long, but it's nice while it lasts. This is my crazy spreadsheet. Stats. Too much. Disaster. So score here 45-37. 8-2. Ended on how many rounds? That's it. I'm gonna go see how the microphone sounds. Hopefully not like crap. Because I'm gonna have to buy one today. I'll see you later.